What's up, Jeeping community? Jeeping the T again. I wanted to do a little bit of a lift on my Jeep, but I don't have the budget to do a full 4-link suspension or a long arm suspension. So I got a hold of just a 2-inch puck lift made by J2 Engineering. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there just to give me a little bit of extra lift until I can have the money to do an additional full long arm lift or a 4-link suspension lift. So I'm going to show you how to do it. If you guys have any questions, post in comments. But video of what was before I did the lift. So now we're going to do some before measurements before we do anything to the Jeep. So here's the before stuff. So the front end, you're looking at a little less than 21.5, okay? And then the side, let's look at from the ground to the fender, we're looking at a little less than 37.5. And then to the bottom, it's about 20.5 to the bottom of the running board. And then to the back tire, back fender, we're about the same as the front, so a little less than 37.5. And the back bumper, say the bottom of the hitch receiver here, we're about 18.5. There's the before. I'm excited for the after. I'm going to do the back end first, and then we do the front end. So first thing I need to do is take off the tires and then lift up the Jeep so I can get to the suspension system. Okay, what I gotta do next is I got to free up the coil spring. To free the coil spring up, I'm gonna have to disconnect the sway bar right back here. So take these bolts off and take off the lower shock mount bolt and the upper shock mount bolts. So I got the shocks removed, upper and lower shock mounts removed. I got the sway bar disconnected. Now what I need to do is I need to disconnect the brake line because I'm putting too much stress on the brake line. So what I need to do is disconnect the brake line right here. And it actually has a brake line extension for it. So I'm gonna lift the axle back up again so I'm not putting too much stress on the brake line, and put that brake line extender bracket on. Okay, now that I got the brake lines disconnected, I need to drop the axle and relieve the pressure on the springs so I can put those pucks above the springs. Now I got the springs removed. Now I need to put the puck spacers on top of the springs, put them back in. Okay, so now I got puck spacers. I'm gonna put them up on top of where the springs go. But these puck spacers actually have, in the kit, there is 2 washers that go on top, and then we got a large bolt with a nut that holds all this on until you put the spring up there. So let's install it. Okay, now I got the spacers on. Now I need to put the springs on. Okay, now I got the springs installed. Now basically have to just put everything back together, get everything lined back up. Well, it's all put back together. Yeah, buddy. So I'm actually gonna take a delay late. So check out next week's video for the rest of it for the front end installation. So thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe.